the pinnacle. They kept going until they reached a long, stubby pinnacle with a rounded tip. "What's that look like to you?" the Neanderthal asked in his ancient tongue. What? The man with the face like a shriveled apple replied. "The pinnacle?" the Neanderthal barked. "It looks like a pinnacle," the wrinkled man said, hesitating. "Are you blind or what?" the Neanderthal snapped. The man knit his eyebrows like he couldn't wrap his head around what he meant. There was a short silence. "Hell no," the Neanderthal finally exploded. "It looks like a dick." "What kind of dick?" the wrinkled man asked. "A massive dick," the Neanderthal yelled in his ancient tongue. Then they moved on silently, like a ghost army. At the foot of the pinnacle stood an abandoned shack. As they got closer, they noticed the smoke they'd smelled in the air rising toward the sky. "Come on out," the man with the face like a shriveled apple called. "Who's there?" a voice answered from inside. "Get out here," the wrinkled man repeated, sounding like a boss. They waited. Then a wreck of a man appeared, with a bandage over one eye. "Don't move a muscle," the man with the face like a shriveled apple ordered. The man with the eye patch obeyed without a word. There were 3 of them, all that was left of a group of Neanderthal hunters. One of them had been stomped by a mammoth and lay by the fire, motionless. His chest was half caved in, skull horribly split open. "Why don't you just put him out of his misery?" the Neanderthal said in his ancient tongue. No one answered. The 3 survivors had 2-pack mules. One of them had been stung on the snout by a hornet. It stood there, shaky on its hooves, struggling to breathe. One side of its head, the right one, had a healthy eye and looked normal, but the other side looked like it belonged on a mutant's face. It was swollen like a balloon. Instead of an eye, it looked like an empty socket where everything inside had gone completely rotten. That night they bunked down in a clearing not far from the shack. The flames of the campfire threw dancing shadows on the tree trunks, moving like specters in the gloom. Before dawn a storm broke. At first it seemed like just a downpour, but it quickly turned into a hailstorm. "Take cover," the man with the face like a shriveled apple shouted. Everyone packed into the shack, a dense, squeezed, solid crowd, bodies shivering under the roar of the wind and the ice. By morning the storm had let up. The mule that got stung by the hornet was dead.